Hello, everyone. Tried to be serious, but I can't. Hello, everyone. This is episode 25. I'm Craig Howe. And this is sort of like a type of milestone number, 25. Even though in the grand scheme of all the videos that are still ahead of me to make for this project, it's really not. But we can use it as sort of for an update, recap, summary, something that encompasses what this whole design and art book is all about, the little bits and pieces that go into it. And before I forget, musical guest for the ending credits features background vocals by the all-boys East Coast Cicada Choir, making their first appearance in 17 years. Now let's start. Oh, we have lots to do today. So let's get right on into it. Painting number 16 of the 48. We got the doodle, the worksheet, and the finished painting. And over to the easel. When I went back to look through my sketchbooks for ideas to use for the 8x10 series, I saw this one. I've liked it, wanted to do something with it. I put in some pencil work here to see what I could do with it, and you'll see more of that on the worksheet. This is the full size 10x8 pencil worksheet. And this is the finished painting, 10x8 oil on canvas, titled Fractured Sun. As I mentioned last episode, there are 48 primary paintings in the ArtStory book, and only 47 are finished. In order to keep posting everything in sequence, that painting fits in as number 20. I'm at number 16 now, so I've got to get that thing finished. I am working on it. So right now I'm going to just show you a progress of where I am with painting number 20. Okay, this is the worksheet. One note, those diagonal orange lines that you see, they will not be in this 8x10 number 20 painting. And a real quick visual of a painting wash that I use to get the shapes kind of configured. In the lower portion, I'm starting to add some colors. This is where I am presently with this 8x10 painting. And in October is my first solo art exhibition in quite a while. That is going to be mainly the primary focus is promoting the ArtStory book. Secondary focus is to sell some artwork. It'd be nice to make a little money. Also, whereas most of the paintings, a lot of the paintings in the show are going to be from the ArtStory book, there's also going to be some new paintings that I've been working on that are not included in the book. Doing those as I'm doing everything else here. So I'm going to show you one of those right now. This is the first coats of the 11x14 painting. And here's a little background as it gets wrapped around. Still not finished and a ways to go with this one. For the video editing programs, I started with HitFilm Express. Then I switched to DaVinci Resolve 17, which I'm working with now. Lots to learn. A lot of tutorials to watch. And then there's what I need to consider going forward in the book phase. For a gazillion years I've used Microsoft Publisher, but for this book what I'm going to need is to acquire the Adobe InDesign program. That will help me with actually getting all the files together into the computer, the images, the text, the design work and everything, and then into a PDF file to be sent to the printer. And for the current work that's being completed to go into other various areas of the art book, the most recent one that I'm working with is the one from last episode that we took from worksheet to the canvas and started in on that. So that's where we're going to pick up right now. Where I left off in last episode with this painting was I mentioned that I did not like how the shoulder looked to the left side, that it sat too low, and one of the things I was going to do this episode was fix it. So I'm going to work on that first. So I'm going to make my way into the turntable area where there's a lot of metal parts. So there's going to be a lot of whites and grays and blacks and things like that in this area. Also thinking about changing the background from this blue to a little bit different color to complement the grays and whites a little bit more. Okay, we're going to stop right here. Yes, change of shirts. One of my painting shirts. I'll show you this on the easel where we are. This is the progress of the turntable guy painting. One little note, I left off with doing the cross hatching, actually the hatching one direction. I have to let it dry so I can work the other way. Before I end this episode, I'm going to be adding another little segment to each episode going forward. It's a Throwback Thursday. It just so happens that this Thursday, June 3rd, 9 years ago, I posted my first social media posting of the Journey to Ukazoo project. And with that, I'm going to take you over to easel. I'll explain a little bit more about it as I show you the visuals. The Journey to Ukazoo book opened to the first story pages. To the left is the Journey diary text. To the right is the image I used for that journey location as a photograph or slide, and this is before the digital age. In this case, slide 1, me leaving Baltimore. At the bottom, the border artwork, and that's loosely connected to the story above. And this is a close-up at the image I used for slide 1. It's called Stepping Out. And this is the border artwork. One to the left, and the one to the right. Yes, episode 25 in the books. We saw painting number 16. Next up, painting 17. We'll also continue to work on painting number 20. I need to get that finished in a few more episodes, and a lot of work. Also, I'll continue to work on the turntable guy painting to get that finished. And then we'll do another Throwback Thursday, slide number 2. And for ending credits, the backing vocals of the all-boys East Coast Cicada Choir. It was recorded on site by Derek J. Dallas. I thank you. And with that, take care and see you next episode. Bye.